Howdy folks, TJ here. Second day, second playing around with my Texas Instruments TI99 4A. We're going to show off, and I've never used one before, but we're going to show off the Flash ROM that Karsten sent me. If you've watched my videos for a while now, you know that he sent me the ultimate, let me show you, because I've always got it here prepared on any of my Atari needs, my Specky Next needs, the ultimate bastard joystick, one of a kind. It's truly in the striper-esque color of the yellow, although I think he called it gold, and black. And I use this all the time with my Specky Next and other Ataris. And then I made a video on the new adapter. I think this might be coming up in the camera here, of the joystick adapter that he made me. I just put that video up yesterday, and it worked very well. So I thought today was the day. Oh, I forgot to plug this in. I need to go plug this in. But I'll do that here in a second when I'm making sure the video is locked into the screen here. So we're going to try the Flash ROM. Now, from what I gather, there's a couple of devices. There's this one called the Flash ROM, and then there is one called the Final GROM, which is, I think, the ultimate in terms of cartridge accessibility, plugging it into your TI99. This one here is going to give me so many things that I've never had before. If you just watched my joystick video, you know that I have broken joysticks. I have two cartridges, Miss Pac-Man, no, regular Pac-Man that doesn't work, and the TI99, or no, TI Invaders. That's all I had. So 2 or 3 years ago, I plugged this up for the first time, make sure it worked, and that's about as far as I went. Now I have everything in front of me to be able to make more videos on the TI99 and explore it more. And you'll notice the color of this is gray. I believe he gave me the option when he said, I'm going to make you some stuff. And this wasn't any easy test. He really makes some pretty awesome stuff. And he's overseas, too, and I'm in the United States. So there's also, considerable cost involved. So I want to thank him again for being so generous making me these devices. But this is in the gray. I want to get, now that I'm going to have time to play around with more TI stuff, this is the beige one. And from what I gather, the one that you really want to get is the gray one. I think something about some of these beige ones, I don't know what they did, but it may not run certain things. I forget where I saw that, but needless to say, I actually prefer the gray look anyway. And so I chose the color here, I think, of the gray, because this will look really good with my future TI99 that I'll end up buying in a box one day, because I'm sure I'll probably fall in love with using this and playing some games. What I don't have real estate for, but I know that I'll probably want to get, and why I've been trying not to go down the TI99 rabbit hole, is the big PEB box. The thing is Herkin. It's like half the size of this desk. I mean, where am I going to put it? But it gives your TI99 floppy drives and all these other things that I'll probably want to explore. Anyway, until that day, we'll deal with that then. But let's show you off the device. So on the top, he's got Texas Instruments TI99 4A, Flash ROM 99, and there's a load menu, there's a busy, and a reset. So this looks a little different. He gave me some links to other people that have made this type of device. And on this one, there is a load menu button. And I think I printed it out. I need to grab it. I think I won't need to reset or turn this off or do the two keys at the same time to reset it. I can actually push this load menu button, and when the busy red light on here goes out, I can then be able to view all the different games again, and I won't have to be on that one game that I had just played. So anyway, side profile, front profile. Front profile has the SD slot, and bottom, what I did make sure, because one of the videos I saw, the gentleman that bought a 3D copied, regular home-based, whatever, 3D printer, the screws that were put in this bottom were kind of protruding a little out of the case, and he was worried it would scratch his TI99. These look like Karsten took every idea in the mind, and this is in recessed, so I don't expect any scratching. I don't expect any problems, and this thing just looks wonderful. He also sent me a little baggie. No drugs in this little baggie, but a 32 megabyte, it says. Wow. It's been a while since I've seen. I was going to say, hey, he sent me a 32 gigabyte. No, it's a megabyte. Believe it or not, maybe over where he is, he can easily get those. I would think SD cards probably in 1 gigabyte. How the hell you get this little baggie open? I'm not a druggie, so I'm not used to these little baggies. That doesn't say anything about Karsten being a druggie. He just has little baggies. I know he's a techno nerd, and so he's probably got all these little baggies for screws and all sorts of stuff. So it's even printed. I don't know if this is focusing in. I'll hold it at a couple of different angles. But it says on there, 32 megabyte. Did I have that upside down? Flash ROM 99, 32 megabyte, TI99. So let's go ahead. So this plugs in here. So I'm guessing it only plugs in one way. Yep, a nice audible click when I clicked it in. Let me go ahead and slide it in. Let's see how buttery smooth this works. Oh yeah, piece of cake. It plugged right in. Now I need to take this Herkin adapter. At least this one you can unplug. Notice though, when you plug this cable in, the way they designed the cable, the rubber around the part that you plug in is larger than the hole. So it doesn't feel like it gets a good solid connection, but it does. But if you own an Aquarius computer, the brick is twice the size of this, and it's hardwired into the Aquarius. So TI, props to you for not doing something crazy like those Aquarius Mattel people. So let me go around here. I need to plug this in. And by the way, it was hailing a little earlier ago, so I let my 2 dogs in. They're napping right now, but the second Big Doggy hears me playing video games, she's probably going to come up to the door and start barking. So I apologize in advance, but that's the way shit happens around here. So let's turn it on. I think on the TI99, isn't the gray ones, the power buttons like here on the front? I don't know. I think I've watched some videos. So am I ready? Let's wake up my screen. Should be on live TV and turn on. Oh, my God. Yeah, there's always that little bit of a... it finally works. Okay, Texas... So, I printed out stuff. I need to read. I printed out a big cheat sheet. Oh, one of the pages fell. Oh, it's... Hold on a second. This is going to take me longer. So, I'm in a nook and cranny over here like an English muffin. And one of the pieces of paper fell down behind... so hold on, bear with me. I'm going to knock shit over. We make jokes when you get older and you have to go under your desk to unplug and replug in cables. It's an adventure. And that adventure means you may never come back alive. It's like I'm on IRC groups, and some of my friends will say, I'm about to go under my desk and play with some cables. If I don't come back in 5 minutes, send the authorities. So I printed out these pieces of paper. I think he explains to me what I need to do. So let me read. Now, when you turn on the TI99 and get the ready, press any key to begin. For TI Basic. But then he's saying, then choose 2 for Flash ROM. I don't see, it's not recognizing the cartridge. Stuff's not working. Let me turn this off. Is the cartridge not inserting very well? Did I have to hit some reset button or something? Plugged in, secure. I see the red light up. Okay, and so the red light is off. So it says turn on your TI99, press any key to begin. It's not seeing it. Holy guacamole, I may have to do this off camera, but I saw the red light come on. Load menu. Red button. 2. No, it's not working. So, we'll keep this introduction. Stuff happens when you're trying new things. Apparently, I'm having an issue. The light did light up, which is good. Reset TI99. Let's push that button. Press any key. Yeah, it's not seeing number 2. I would think I have to hit number 2. So this could be an issue. So hold tight. I'll see if I can figure this out. It may not work. I don't know. And I don't know if he tested it on a beige one or a gray one. I don't know. Hold tight. Well, I thought I would go ahead and finalize this video anyway. I just left you at, damn, number 2's not coming up. I can't see any menus. Well, I've just been introduced to the Texas Instruments TI99 4A QI edition computer. As you know, and I've talked a little bit, that I like the older gray color, right? I thought it looked cooler, and from what I gather, it was the most compatible or best one to have. And then they came out with a beige model, and I don't believe all beige models are created the same. Towards, I'm guessing, the end of its life, there was a QI quality improved version. Some people may call it a cost-effective version. Apparently, that's the one that I have. And I'll show you how to figure it out. And I'm only going by what I've seen in my quick perusal of the internet. So don't hold me as the guru of TI99, because I am not. But needless to say, I plugged this in. You saw that a number 2 was not popping up. So let's go back and step a little ways. Your standard TI Texas Instruments carts kind of look like this. And I only own 2 carts, this one and the Pac-Man. And I said only this one worked. So let's just go ahead and plug in the traditional Texas Instruments branded cartridge. I plugged in the power. Let's go ahead and select live TV. Turn it on and wait that few butt-puckering seconds to make sure it works. And then I'll let this bottom part go out, because what I want you to see is underneath there. But you'll see the nice, pretty splash screen. Down here it says 1983 Texas Instruments version 2.2. I don't know anything about that because I didn't read that. But what I understand is if it says 1983 or past, you've got a QI model. And the QI model, one of the issues, or at least from what I gather and I've read, and I don't know if this is true, but they said Texas Instruments made it so only their official branded cartridges, not third party that are making carts to slap in there, would work. So this Pac-Man that I said don't work, well, it very well may work perfectly fine on a older model, but it doesn't work on here. And I'll show you that in a second, but this is the only cartridge that works, and it's an official one. Let's go ahead and turn it off. So did Texas Instruments purposely do that? I could see that. I mean, kind of like they want to sell you this at somewhat of a cost, but make bazillion dollars on all their carts, right? So let's try Pac-Man. I wanted to play Pac-Man. I was so excited I own this, and I turn it on, and you wait, and it says Texas Instruments home computer, and press any key, and there's only one option, to go into basic. And I don't want to type in 10, go to 20 for you right now, but needless to say, that's the same thing that was happening on my FlashROM 99. So I'm a little bummed. Not that this was a wonderful gift, and I am now wanting to buy a older model gray version now because I want to play with these things, and I'm excited about it. It is a 16-bit computer, a little limped by an 8-bit bus or whatever you call it to kind of slowed things down, but it is a 16-bit computer, which is kind of cool. But yeah, Pac-Man don't work. So you can kind of see that this cartridge sure as hell doesn't look like this, does it? It looks a little different. So third party, no. Real one from Texas Instruments or whoever they approved. Does it say Texas? Yeah, everything's stamped back here, Texas Instruments. This has got Atari and stuff on there. So I was introduced today to the QI. I've got a QI. Damn it. So now, fortunately, the Texas Instruments computers are not a bazillion dollars. From what I gather, they made well over 2 million of the Texas Instruments TI-99 computers. I don't know if that's a true number, but that's what I read. which means there's plenty of them out there. So if you go on the eBay, tons of people are selling them. The crackpots that are trying to get $500, $600 never get that money, and they're crackpots and they don't give a crap or something. They're just, I find it stupid to put something up for so much money that you're not going to get. Are these people smoking something? Even on like the local Craigslist and local marketplace on Facebook, people put an Atari 2600 for $1,000. Are you high? Are you stupid? Well, I guess if you're high, you may. Anyway, I could probably buy a nice boxed one with cartridges and joysticks and everything for a couple $100. If I want to spend less, you can get a boxed one for around 100, give or take. And so that's what I need to do because I want to explore TI99 more in the coming weeks and months and years. So anyway, a little bummed I don't get to try this today. I was ready to play my second Beyond TI Invaders game, but it's not to pass. It's just not going to happen today. So maybe in 2024, I've got to save my money now. Even though you don't think 100 or 200's a lot, when you've got other bills to pay and stuff, it can be. So I need to save. And when I can, I'll go out and buy myself a TI99 in the gray color and get to experience this soon, I hope. So anyway, I still am very thankful for this cartridge. I now have been slapped in the face with a QI. If you're more knowledgeable on the QI thing, let me know if that's the best, easiest way. If it says 1983, you're screwed. If it shows 1981, which is the older revision, you're fine. Because I watched somebody use a beige TI99 with a final grommet. It worked fine, but he turns his on and it says 1981. This one says 83, and I'm a QI bastard. So anyway, thanks for watching the video. Have a great rest of your day. Bye. Ow. Bastard computer.